It is hotter than the devil out.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Millions of Americans are sweltering in temperatures that are turning downright dangerous. 1 week after record-breaking cold and rain on Memorial Day, the first heat wave of the year is expected from Washington, D.C. to Boston. Records were already shattered this weekend in Newark, New Jersey, Syracuse, New York, and at Dulles Airport in Virginia. At the beaches outside Boston, officials are warning swimmers beating the heat after a half dozen people drowned there in the past 2 weeks. On Sunday, a 19-year-old died after being pulled from the water in Quincy.
Part of it is because people go in sometimes, they don't know how to swim, and they go in because they think it's a shallow area to retrieve a ball or to retrieve something. Also, at this time of the year, the weather is really warm, as you can tell today, but the water is very, very cold.
It's not just the East Coast. A heat advisory has been extended for the Twin Cities, and the fire danger remains high today from Oregon to Arizona because of hot and dry conditions. A wildfire 60 miles east of Phoenix is one of two in the state right now, burning a combined 60,000 acres. And in California, the drought emergency is only getting worse. The state's 1,500 reservoirs are 50% lower than they should be at this time of the year. ABC's Zareen Shah is at Folsom Lake.
This was a normal time and this lake was full. How far underwater would we be right now?
So right now we'd be about 70 feet underwater.
A slowdown in the demand for vaccines now worrying health officials. There used to be a long line at this vaccination site first thing in the morning, people wanting to get the vaccine. As you can see, that demand just isn't here anymore. The campaign for vaccines hits the road. The president's top COVID advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden visiting a vaccination clinic set up at a Harlem church Sunday afternoon, trying to encourage people to get the vaccine.
We're going to end this outbreak, and the vehicle to ending it is vaccination.
Less than 1 million doses of the vaccine are being administered a day, according to the CDC. That is down about 70% from the peak in April, when the country was averaging about 3.3 million a day. The slowdown could put the president's July 4th goal in jeopardy. The deadline, he set, for 70% of adults to be at least partially vaccinated. The president declaring June a month of action. Right now, about 63% have gotten at least one dose. 300 million vaccine doses have been administered in total.
Number 18.
Vaccine initiatives rolling out across the country, up for grabs. Everything from $1 million to cars to free beer and even concert tickets. This as new data shows hospitalizations among adolescents with COVID increased from March to April. Roughly 1/3 of those hospitalized ended up in the ICU.